Raw Women's Division. I guess waifu. I mean, like, do we call it waifu, smash or pass? Like, I don't really know the best word for it. Hot or not? Panel rating. I don't know. I guess that's the best way we're gonna do it. We got 5 tiers here. Obviously, we're gonna try to make it even as possible, and I'm pretty sure I know everybody's name on Raw. I feel like I do. We're gonna also do the SmackDown one at some point if the SmackDown one might air before that. You know, depending on how it goes. But let's go with Chelsea Green. I like Chelsea Green outside of wrestling. I don't really like her character in WWE. I'm gonna put her towards the bottom at the moment as not really waifu material. I mean, definitely hot, but definitely I feel like her character. I guess I'm basing it off a little bit of her character, a little bit. The Battery Finals, yeah. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. Next up is Ronda Rousey. I just honestly don't know about Ronda Rousey. She's definitely gorgeous, but her mic skills are pretty weak, and her character itself is kind of insufferable. So I'm going to put her towards the bottom, and we'll kind of see how this turns out. You know, she could definitely be one that moves up. Next up is, God, what is her actual name? I know her name was like Sarah from when she was in the Riot Squad, but is it Valhalla? Is that her name? Yeah, I think it's Valhalla. Creepy witch lady. I'm going to go into the bottom. Sorry, she kind of scares me. Natalia. Natalia seems pretty sweet, pretty nice. I put her in the middle for the time being, because I feel like there's going to be more people, but she's definitely one that will have some movement. Liv, I absolutely love Liv. S tier. Top, she's just sweet. I've seen her in up, down, and yeah, definitely at the top. Sonya. Sonya's another one that's like, her character kind of ruins it for me because I don't really like her as much. I think she'll put her a little higher. No, honestly, I'll have to put her at the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to have to put her at the bottom. And Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross is crazy. Again, I'm not into that type of crazy, so I'm going to have to put her at the bottom. Dewdrop. What is her new? Was it Piper Nevin? I actually don't know much. I know she. I'm trying to think if I could really even seen any stories with her. Not much. I'm gonna have to put her in. Not that I wouldn't put her at the bottom because I don't think I could dislike her, but I don't really know where else to put her because I don't know much about her. Tegan Knox. Tegan seems pretty sweet. I'm gonna put her in the middle. I feel like we're gonna eventually get to a point where I'm gonna be filling up at the top, and I don't know where to go. So I'm just gonna have to put her there, and she's gonna hopefully move up a little bit. I think she will. Kaden Carter. I don't know much about her character or herself in general because she just came up from NXT, but she's absolutely gorgeous, and definitely I put her in. What is that? A? That'd be A. I guess S A B C D. Sure, why not? Raquel. S tier. I like her character, everything. Put her at the top. Crap. I know I can like think of her name, but I cannot for the life of me recall it. Another character I don't really know, so I'm gonna have to put her at the bottom. I feel like I'm just mainly basing it off your wrestling character, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Rhea Ripley obviously is S tier, no matter what. I think everybody could agree with that. Obviously S tier. Emma, again, a character I don't really know, but definitely, not bad. So it's hard to say. Zoe, I absolutely hate Zoe's character right now. I just really do. I'm gonna put her a little bit above. Maybe move Chelsea up a spot. I think that might be where I want to go with that. Dana Brooke. I mean, does she have a character right now? Unfortunately, I feel like she's a good wrestler. Like at least in the matches I've seen. Obviously, like she's only really been in squash matches lately, but I've seen her in the past have some pretty decent matches. I'll put her in the C category. Definitely have some room. Scarlett. I like Scarlett's character a lot. I'm gonna put her just below the thing. She's also just kind of a crazy mystical lady, and that's somewhat scary. Indy Hartwell. I like Indy a lot. I'm gonna put her in A for the time being. She might move up. I feel like there's gonna be some more that pops up there, so I'm gonna have to do that. Becky Lynch. I like Becky a lot. She is the man. I'm gonna have to put her. Where am I gonna have to put her? Like, this is rough. I'm gonna put her in S tier. I think she definitely deserves it. I'm just trying to think because it's gonna be balanced out. I think that's gonna be the best bet. Is that Katana? Is that her name? Or am I just? It's something close to that. I'm gonna put her in the middle. I think she's a little bit below Kaden Carter. I feel like that's pretty solid so far. Trish Stratus. Now, I absolutely had a crush on Trish Stratus growing up watching wrestling. I think most boys did. So I'm gonna have to put her up towards the top. I mean, her character's insufferable right now, but I'm fine with it. It looks like we're gonna have 4 just to perfectly line this up. That's perfect. Maxine Dupree. I like what they're doing with her character. I like her character before too. I put her up there at the top. I believe. I thought I should be perfect. Why did I count that wrong? Do I want to put her above everybody else? I feel like I do. I do like her a lot. Then we got Shayna Baszler. I've never liked her character, but anytime I see her in other stuff, I think she's really cool. So I'm gonna give her just a slight advantage because of that and put her there. And then last but certainly not least, I know exactly who this is, and my brain has drawn a blank. God, why did Candice LeRae? My God, that was gonna kill me if I couldn't figure that out. I'm gonna put her here, and I feel pretty solid. I kind of want to put Tegan up there. Is this how I want to keep it? I honestly think I'm pretty solid with this. I like this. But this is our Raw Women's wife material. I have no clue. Yes. But next time, see you next time. This is Japan, guys.